Alright guys, Thursday morning. We got the full crew here. And we got lumber. And so they are back to forming up the top stairs, second stairs here, so the slab can be poured. So they're putting the bracing in. We got the plywood. They're working on the columns. So that's pretty much what everybody's working on. I got Joshua out back building a turnaround, a driveway, a parking spot, and taking care of business there. We got Marino working on the side over here. Clearing this out because the guys are going to have to get in here and plaster up the post. I don't know if we'll have them do the walls right now. It's probably a later project, but we need to do the top rail up there. You can kind of see where they did it on the inside there, and they kind of bury the electrical conduit, the flexible conduit there. We got to get that done and do the columns so we can put the caps on them, the decorative caps. So they're going to need to come out here and do that, finish all this off. There's a lot of things that have happened after we pour the slab. There's like 21 days where they don't touch it up there and leave all the... So we'll have to find other things to do, and that'll probably be one of the things. We are still going to run over. I still got to run over to the other town and pick up those cement trim places. And here is Joshua is making the parking spot here. It's slow going, but it's hard ass work. I did it yesterday for about an hour. Damn near killed me. It was pretty hot yesterday. The sun was beating on us, and yeah. And we're talking today, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to continue to clear this lot here, this remaining 1,500 square meters. So two more of these lots here are right there that are a piece of this property. We're going to go ahead and clear it and probably put a fence around it, just a barbed wire fence, and plant some garden stuff out here, and just kind of keep control of it for now. And that's that. So that's just Thursday morning. Things are happening, making progress. It's all about making progress. Small little steps here. Good morning, guys. It is Friday morning, bright and early, about 7 a.m. Crew's not here yet. I didn't get a video at the close of business yesterday. We were doing some other stuff, and by the time we got back over here, it was dark. So anyways, here we are. You can see that they're finishing up the forming and putting the plywood on, and got a few tarps up here the last couple of days. That sun has been brutal, just beating down on you. I told, as I mentioned, I did a little bit of work over here in the side yard, helping with the rock and the burning of the stuff, and it just wore me out. I mean, I'm an old man, but it made me feel a whole lot older, I'll tell you that. The youngsters were working away. They did 8 hours over there, and did about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I was dead. And there's our neighbor, the pig, Piggy, we call him. I don't call him anything, but there he is. Now we hired on a new laborer. A guy came looking for work, kind of lives over in the family's area over there, and he's known to the crew, so picked him up because we're probably going to need more laborers here soon, and so have him over here clearing out this lot over here. It's not ours, but we're just clearing it out. We're going to use it. It's part of the mother title, which I'm going to do a video on mother titles here. So if you have any issues or questions about that, stay tuned. And so we're just clearing it out. We're going to probably use it for garden space over here. So just cleaning that up a little bit. And so over here we got this. You can see the electricians and laying out there. He's laying out laying out all his conduit and his boxes where the electricity is going to go on the downstairs. And there's that. I got a few more. I got one and a half. I got, yeah, 1.5 more areas to frame out, and then we'll put the plywood down there. We got plenty of plywood. No, we don't really have plenty of plywood, do we? I think we might be a couple sheets short unless it's sitting somewhere else. Let me get down here and see what's going on with the plywood. And kind of give you a view from our second deck. This is what we'll be looking at. This part right here where I'm standing will be where the 2 bedrooms are up here on this side, and this side over here where they're still putting the plywood down and forming. That's going to be the open deck area over there. One thing that we had yesterday, we had the cement truck and pump company rep came out here to take a look at the site, and his initial assessment was probably a 50-50 chance whether they could get in here and do the job. So he's going to have the driver come back, or the drivers, the operators of the pump, and the driver take a look at it. There was one issue with a power line going across the road. I didn't quite think about that, but then there's that S-turn I've talked about up here, and so they're a little concerned about that, being able to negotiate through that, which I always thought would be a problem. But we're going to go up there, I think, the next day or two, take the 2 laborers up there or so, and try to clear it up a little bit, so when they do see it, it looks, they can maybe envision a little bit more how it could be a clear shot for them if we do things right. One of the kind of as I would say, it's another frustration or another kind of planning here is he doesn't want to come back and look at it until we're ready to pour. He wants all the rebar down. He wants everything set up, and then they'll come out and measure how much concrete they're going to need, and then they'll tell us whether they can do it. Well, that's great, but the problem I see with that, if he tells us that he can't do it, and then that kind of leaves us in a dilemma of how we're going to pour the second floor, which is going to have to be by hand, which means then I need a lot of sand, a lot of gravel, and a lot of cement on hand. And, that's going to take a few days to get that here, which just kind of, it's not like, anyway, so it just delays us a little bit. We got plenty of other little work for guys to do, like I said, the fences, the, finishing smooth coat and everything out, the step wall and the foundation, they can do that as well. But it's just it's one of the things in the Philippines. It's not like the West where, things kind of, I don't want to say flow smoothly, but there seems to be more rhyme and reason to planning process. But it is what it is, So just putting that out there. We'll see. I'll give you an update on that when we get. I would hope by next Wednesday this is all ready to go, and so that would be 5 days away. There's no reason why this shouldn't take us 5 days to get this top floor ready to be poured, so we will see. We got a delivery today, and we got our watchdog. Our watchdog don't let anybody in the house. All right, come here, Steph, come here. Good dog, good dog. Many Filipinos are afraid of dogs, just simply, and I don't blame them, because you get bit by a dog here and it's got rabies, there's a good chance that you don't have money that you're gonna die. So, all right, so we're getting some plumbing supplies today. Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Lots of good plumbing stuff.
Yeah, that's really good.
Huh. Fittings. Cement. MAD 2310. stuff is the waste pipe, the water, sewage. The white pipe is, I believe, for the water supply. Does he have rope to tie down?
Yeah, there.
Okay. Alright. Joshua gonna run off and get some soda. The important thing. And pick up some plywood on with the tricycle.
Look at me.
Alright guys, good morning, Saturday morning here, week 14, gonna finish it up with one more day here. And you guys have been working on the, working up here, it's all plywooded in, so the form is there. Now they're putting down the rebar, laying the rebar in, getting it tied into the beams here. You can see it's got a little, right there's a good one, little bend on it, a little 90 bend. It's just tied in right there. And got the electrical conduit up there. So it looks like they'll be finishing that up today. And then I think they'll come back and finish the last of the forms on this outside beams here. Got that off so they can tie into it. They're doing the same thing over there, so it's kind of like a crisscross pattern, as you can see there. Jack this up there. And we got a nice crisscross pattern going right there. And I'll finish this thing up today, and then we can contact the cement driver company back out here and deal with that. Also had them go ahead and start expanding their cleaning up effort over here to the entire 1,500 square meters of the lot over here. We've decided we're going to put a fence around this property, I think, just to keep people from dumping trash in it. We'll have garden space out there. We came across a few mango trees out there. I already planted my coconut trees right here. So Alita's mom wants to put some of her root crops in there. I think I mentioned that before. So ready to get that all started there, and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, more to follow. The other thing you can see is on the inside here, there is lots of bracing. Lots of cross bracing in here. It's all that coconut lumber that we procured, because it's going to have a lot of weight up there with that cement. Oh, they got lots of bracing in here to hold this thing. You can see it's all lots of bracing. There is a bunch of cement that's going to go up on top up there, so they have got this cross bracing. Friday afternoon, just about quitting time. Getting the fire fired up for to grill the fish. I think we got adobo pork, and we got drinks over here for the guys. We grabbed a few liters of world famous Red Horse beer for the guys. Actually, last week they confused us. I put the rum out and they went for the beer anyway, so this time we got the beer and the rum. The rum's still up there. I can get it out in a minute here, and want to take a look at see what they got done. Had a lot of rain today, yesterday, so we lost about half a day of work this week. just from rain. They kind of kept working today inside here, doing some of the bracing and everything, kind of keep just plugging away. They're folding up the tarps right now just so the wind doesn't get them. If it gets stormy over the weekend, they won't get ripped. And it was another good week. Another good week. Just got it all rebarred up. And wow, looks good. Lots of electrical conduit down. Junior over there taking care of business. Oh, they still got that corner over there to do. When do you put the plumbing in? Next? The plumbing next? Okay, so Monday?
Monday.
Monday we'll do the plumbing? Oh, and they did a nice job over here too. Got the lot all cleared up. Alright, things are happening.